Are you tired of spending hours trying to create the perfect PrizePicks slip, researching and researching, yet still losing? Well, what if I told you there was a faster and smarter way to go about building PrizePicks slips, and it's more profitable? Let me tell you about it. It's called the Daily Grind Fantasy AI Slip Generator, and before I get more in depth on how it works and exactly how you can profit using this tool, I wanted to go more in depth on your strategy you're probably using right now. You're probably clicking the last 5 on PrizePicks, or going to Twitter and back searching PrizePicks player props, or YouTube or TikTok. Wherever you can find plays that people are just randomly blurting out to you, you're probably just going ahead and throwing those into a slip. I can assure you, you do not want to be doing this. Let's start with the ever so dreaded last 5 on PrizePicks. Why you guys should not be doing this. We click on Yandy Diaz and we see that, oh wow, he's struck out at least once in 4 of his last 5 games. And you might be thinking to yourself, oh, that's a smash play. 4 out of the last 5. Well, I hate to break it to you guys, but every single game is different, especially in the MLB. There's different pitchers, there's different weather, there's different ballparks. There is so much that comes into play with these player props. So you can't just trust what they've done in the prior games, right? Sure, stuff like that can be taken into consideration, but I'm going to show you guys how to find all of that information very easily accessible to you by trusting just one thing. That one thing, the sportsbooks. The sportsbooks know everything that you think you know or you can research and more, right? They bake all of this into their lines on the sportsbooks, set these projections and odds for a reason, the way that they do every single day by taking into consideration the weather, the matchup, how good they've been playing, etc. Anything you can think of, I promise. You can really learn a lot from just trusting the sportsbook market. If 5, 6, 7 different sportsbooks have Nestor Cortes favored to go over 5.5 strikeouts at minus 180, let's say, right? 5 of them have it right around minus 180, minus 175, minus 190, average odds of minus 180. We can then tell ourselves that, man, the books, the odds, etc. are all really favoring him to go over 5.5 strikeouts. Where can I get the best number or the best odds for this projection of Nestor Cortes? So we can get Nestor Cortes at over 5.5 strikeouts on PrizePicks at minus 119. So you're getting a play that the sports books are telling you, hey, this has a really good chance to hit the over based on how they are pricing the odds and their projection over there on the books. But you're getting it at minus 119, the best odds, giving you an edge against PrizePicks, right? Because they are mispricing this line at minus 119 when comparing to the rest of the market. So playing a play like that over the long term by line comparing, seeing where the market's at and where you get the best number is how you're going to be profitable on PrizePicks or any DFS app or sportsbook. So yes, I hate to break it to you, all of the research that you're doing is a waste and you should stop doing it immediately. Everything you can think about, from K percentage to the weather to last 5, is all baked into these odds. And now that leads me to, if you guys are looking up plays on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, etc., right? These people are more than likely losing sports bettors if they are not line comparing and showing where you can get the best mathematical edge. I'm not saying everyone, but most people are not winning sports bettors if they are not using math to get an edge against these books. But now for the good stuff and how you can start being profitable sports betting with very little time. This right here is the Daily Grind Fantasy PrizePicks Optimizer, where you can easily compare sportsbooks lines and odds directly back to what PrizePicks has up on their board, and you can even compare DFS apps to DFS apps for like plays like League of Legends, CS2, etc. Making it very easy and accessible to have all of this data in one place at one time to be able to quickly and efficiently compare these lines. So absolutely, you can line compare on your own using the optimizer here and find 5 or 6 really good plays on PrizePicks and put them in a slip together and know that you are getting a mathematical edge if you are taking these top props. But how can we maximize profit and minimize effort, right? The AI Slip Generator does that for you. Everything you think you can look up and know about sports betting is already taken into consideration on the lines and odds set by the sports books. Then the AI Slip Generator will then scan the market to find the best mathematical plays by line comparing to those lines and odds on the sports books back to PrizePicks or Underdog, then compute the best possible slips that have an edge long-term on PrizePicks, Underdog, or any of these DFS apps. Here's the AI Slip Generator that spits out full slips for you to tail like I've been mentioning, and it's this easy to place a slip while using it. You see here's a PrizePicks slip that it has spit out based on all of the things that I've talked about prior in this video. all I do is click this Bet on PrizePicks button, and it's going to load up this slip over here on PrizePicks. I put my entry amount in, and I go ahead and hit Submit Lineup. So with one click of a button, it gives me a full profitable slip put on PrizePicks, and all I have to do is put in my amount and then load up the slip, and then enter in the slip. It's that simple when tailing on PrizePicks. And Underdog, if an Underdog slip comes out, all you have to do is take 30 seconds to manually enter in that lineup, since there is no Bet on Underdog button that will allow you to load it up automatically. You don't need to know anything about the sports you're betting on or do any research for your plays whatsoever. The AI Slip Generator has your back, and it's only going to spit out long-term profitable slips on all of these DFS apps for you to quickly tail. You could take 1 to 3 minutes a day and just enter in these slips and know that you are going to be profitable in the long run. Here's a little example of how it will do all the hard work for you. LeBron James, under 8 assists in this PrizePicks slip. We go to the optimizer and we can see why the AI Slip Generator spotted this as a profitable play on PrizePicks. PrizePicks has it set to 8, but all sportsbooks and DFS apps have this set to 7.5. Some of them even favoring the under of 7.5. So it realizes that we're getting it 0.5 higher than the rest of the market, and that there is value on that play against PrizePicks long term. So it threw it into the slip. With entering these slips that have an edge against these apps, there is going to be a lot of positives, but you're not going to win every single slip. You might even lose 10 in a row. But if you stick to it over the long term, as shown on the tracking chart that tracks all of the slips here on the tool, you can see since 8/18, the launch of this tool, it is up 1,391 plus units till now, whenever I'm recording this video, right? So you can tell that if you just consistently enter in these plays that have an edge on PrizePicks that are spit out on this tool, you will be profitable in the long term. But there's downs and there's ups. Positive and negative variance is a thing. You have to be entering these in at volume if you want to succeed and make money long term. So yes, if you want to start seeing and hitting more of these with very little effort, then I suggest you sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy. Here's a little clip of me putting in that exact slip that ended up cashing out for 25x. But Daily Grind Fantasy, if you guys do want to sign up for the AI Slip Generator or the fantasy bundle that includes the optimizers, you can use code DUSTIN at checkout. You'll get 25% off your very first month of Daily Grind Fantasy. I'm just saying, you could put little to zero effort in and make a bunch of money sports betting thanks to AI and the Daily Grind Fantasy's AI Slip Generator. As you're on your way out, make sure you guys hit a like on this video. I would appreciate it. And subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We post educational sports betting content like this all the time, as well as go live every single day to give out free bets.